or false? The only constant in life is change. Yeah, it's an oxymoron, contradiction of thought. Yet we're all comfortable and intimately connected with the truth that change is a part of our life and leadership experience. So hey, welcome to Growth Time Live. Today we are coaching on how to navigate the winds of change. Yeah, those winds are blowing and change is coming. So the change, it brings about all different types of feelings, competing feelings to be fair. Many of us have that romantic idea of an adventurous life. You know, like that good movie with all those twists and turns in the plot, and we get excited and enthralled. It's all good until that's our life. When we have those twists and turns and we get this feeling of being unsettled. Another feeling, fear. It's real. The unknown. The winds of change cause fear and this emotion, strong emotion, to rise up within us. Because we're creatures of habit. Hey, we're comfortable with what's predictable. We like our norms. But yet, underneath it, we desperately hope and long for a new tomorrow, a better next day, a brighter future, and there's that longing inside of us for change. But fear, it's a real factor. And look, there's the other side too of competing emotions when it comes to the winds of change. You have joy, you have enthusiasm, you have this great feeling of excitement, because sometimes that change is a thrilling thought for you. Look, you get that phone call. Hey, you get that contract that comes through. Something begins to shift in the relationship. Maybe that girl finally starts noticing you. But those brings feelings of enthusiasm, excitement, and joy. So you got these competing feelings when it comes to the wind of change. But look, let's take a look at why that change even occurs. Sometimes it's on us. Like we want the change. We cause those winds of change to blow. I can recall years ago working in the fitness industry, and I was wanting the winds to change to blow. And they had changed my compensation plan 4 times in 6 months. Sometimes just with a day notice. That's not a constant you want in your life. When your compensation and how you're paid and how it's communicated is up and down. So in that, I wanted to change. And I started to blow and seek the wind of change in my life. And started to explore, eventually landed on an entrepreneurial partnership with a couple of peeps. And we moved on. But it was me pushing forward that wind of change. Sometimes it's others. It's not really our choice. Look, others cause that. In a relationship, you see it. People change, and it causes this awakening uncertainty. I always thought it was kind of funny and strange. Like if one person changes in a relationship, and let's look at something specific, right? Like I love health, food, nutrition, working out. But if someone makes a change that makes some differences in their lifestyle, in terms of choices of food, exercise, causes the other person to have to shift and change or throw more dessert and more food in front of them. But hey, look, others cause that to change when we're not in control. It's not our choice. Leaders, they make decisions for us. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but look, it causes the winds to change to blow in our life. And then you have like events, situations, dramatic, sometimes like Hurricane 5 level winds that blow. The COVID pandemic we all went through. My goodness, what a wind to change that blew into people's lives. And then sometimes you have that specific to like a health issue that suddenly arises, a loss of job, or perhaps it's something really cool that happens that to us that we're expecting, like a new kid. How often do you reflect on that first kid? Man, I reflect on my firstborn Jacob, and what a wind of change that brought into my life. Well, I tell you, you don't need me to tell you or Captain Obvious to say that change is a constant. It's going to happen. Good, bad, expected, unexpected. Our goal is not to get blown away or blown up or get sucked out by those winds of change. What we have to do is how to navigate them, how to show up strong, how to have strong character when those winds just continue to press or they excitedly move us forward. They cause all these range of emotions. So if we don't navigate change well, if we don't show up strong in our life and leadership, we can't go farther. We can't go faster. We can't even grow clearer and stronger in our life. Man, how we handle those wins and the character we strengthen in that dictates how far we go, how fast we go, and how much we grow. It's a little bit of Dr. Seuss, a little bit of rhyme for you right there. So look, my goal today is to give you 6 steps, 6 action steps. And we already used an oxymoron. We're going to use an acronym. It's kind of like just dropping some English today. And that acronym is change. And there's 6 steps. Hopefully you can count through that one pretty easy. 6 steps in change that's going to help you navigate when those winds blow. Now look, you're not going to remember all 6. Your goal is to pick one. Yeah, there's going to be one that's going to speak to your heart. It's going to stir your mind. And you're going to say, wait, if I'm going to navigate this change and these winds I'm facing, I'm going to need to grab a hold of one of these 6 steps to really be strong in myself and to really go further, faster through that wind and through that season. So number 1, the letter C of change, courageous. You're going to have to take courage. Fear is going to be real, but courage in the face of fear will grow your character forward. And if you do the next right thing and you have courage in the face of that fear, you're going to navigate that change effectively. There's a great proverb that says, the righteous are bold as lions. I love that. Doing the right thing and being righteous creates this courage and boldness in with you that you are going to get through that wind of change. H, letter H, hang-ups. Yeah, we all have them. We get hung around the axle. We get hung up when those winds blow, and we get stuck in our own stinking thinking. So you got to let go of your hang-ups. Maybe you just like to be in control. Maybe you want to control others. Maybe you're trying to control the outcome. Yeah, you got to let go of that hang-up. Maybe it's your pride or your ego. Maybe that's becoming a stumbling block when that wind's blowing. Maybe it's just a money thing. Yeah, cash money. Man, people get hung up on money. They get hung up on it. Maybe it's the love of money, the false security it provides, just the power that money provides you. Look, you got to let go of those hang-ups in order to navigate those winds. The letter A, your attitude. Yeah, your mindset. How you're going to approach it. Can you do it? You got to have a resolve, that a can-do attitude. You have to have a mindset of thankfulness and a quiet resolve that you're going to navigate and be strong in this change for yourself and for others. And look, that bad negative attitude, that self-serving, I can't do this, I can't get through it, wah, wah, wah. Hey, look, let that blow away with those winds. Stay strong and be stable in that. All right, and this is a big one. This is where some of the rubber hits the road if you're going to show up strong and have character in the storm, or in, I should say, in the winds blow. Look, need. You need to embrace empowering belief of dependent trust. So I'm going to say it again. Embrace, okay? Okay, look, you need this. You need to actually embrace the concept of dependent trust. Trusting in Coach, trusting in God, that He's protecting you. He's got your back. He's that anchor in the winds. He's the anchor when things start to blow, good or bad. And you got to step up your faith game. You got to step up that prayer game, because you need to embrace dependent trust on God and also others to support you through. All right, that's your N. Okay, G, you got to grow. You got to think, I've got to grow through the change. Grow you personally. Grow in the understanding the power of you, the power of your beliefs, the power of personal liberty. Grow in understanding how you can lead and help others grow through the shift, grow through the winds, grow through the change. There's opportunities, and if you embrace them, your growth, your ability to navigate those, it's going to be fantastically good. And look, the letter E. This is a tough one. It comes back to this word, embrace. Embrace responsibility. Embrace responsibility. Change is going to cause different things to be put on your plate. Change is going to cause a range of emotion. Change may shift how you think or feel, but if you embrace the responsibility of the moment, and if it's an increased responsibility, if it's putting more pressure or bear on you, you got to stay strong, you got to embrace, and you own your actions, you own your choices. Embrace responsibility. So those are 6 steps. Look, the winds blow, things change in life. Constant is a change, but your character and how you show up is going to dictate how you get through it, how you actually encourage and motivate others through that change, and you're going to show up strong. I'm confident of that. So pick one of those 6, one that spoke to your mind, that spoke to your heart. Say, that's the one I need to grab. That's the one I need to own. It's going to work. Change is inevitable. Change is part of it. It is a constant. But yet how we respond is the key. I can share with you, about a year and a half ago, everyone went through this COVID pandemic. I went through a career shift and change and had to make a pivot. And it was following the steps of change. Number 1, being courageous. Number 2, letting go of your hang-ups. Number 3, your attitude. Get rid of the can't do. Get rid of the negativity. Embrace thankfulness. Embrace positivity. Just slow down with that one, huh? Yeah, your attitude. Okay, and then N, need to embrace and dependent trust on Coach, on God. He's got your back. G, growth. E, embrace responsibility. So those 6, pick one, and you're going to see shift. You're going to navigate those winds of change, and you're going to be strong, and you're going to show up well. And hey, look, you want to answer the question? Here is it, true or false? It's the only constant in life, change. It's false, okay? The truth is, God's character never changes, and we should be excited about that. He doesn't change like the shifting shadows. He doesn't change when we change. He stays constant. So change for us may be inevitable, but consistency and the constancy of God makes that statement false. So look, go out today, take one of those steps, and get into navigating change successfully. And last part, if you aren't connected to growth time, then the wind of change needs to blow on you. You need to blow on over to mygrowthtime.com, and get connected. There's a free 1-year journey, week by week. Each newsletter has motivation, encouragement, and your walk through the 6 major growth zones of life and leadership. And it's your way to unlock your best life and best leadership. So get connected. It's a 1-year free journey, week by week, mygrowthtime.com. All right, that's it. Yeah, that's fast and furious. But hey, that's our culture. We want things quick, fast, sharp. We want change to happen immediately. So go get connected and change. What time is it? Growth time.